Okay, this is my other loom. I have two rail looms that I use. One of them's a little bit shorter than the other, and that's not that big a deal. They both do the same thing, it's just one will work out a longer piece than the other. This end is fixed. It doesn't go anywhere. But you'll notice on it the little eye screws here. I screw these into the end of it and open them up. And this is what I tie my beading thread to. As you can see, they're beaded out nicely. That's an Apache pattern on that hat. I made this hat all together. This is another, this is, you know, you say, well, 7 beads, what do you do with 7 beads? That's a fine example right there. That's 7 beads wide. And we're going to go into how to set this up and do the, and attach one of these to a hat. I'll tell you how to do that in just a little bit. That's what that little woven part is for. That gets folded under the beadwork, and then it gets sewn to the leather, and then you sew your leather to the end of the beadwork, leaving a couple of loops, and there goes it. The other hat there is my reproduction of a the hat that was used in the movie Billy Jack. Same style hat, same exact pattern on the hat band. Tom Laughlin wore that in about 3 of those Billy Jack movies. I couldn't stand the movies, but I loved the soundtrack on it. That was about the only redeeming part of the movie, I think. Okay, let's look on up here. That walking stick right there is a Sioux pattern on it. It's a beautiful pattern. Love it. I've got that on my wallet as well. This is my pipe hawk. That's the head of it there. I did that. And the beadwork on there, that is a Lakota Sioux turtle. And no, that is not a swastika. That's called the Wheel of Life. It is not a swastika. And I don't want somebody coming up and say, well, Lew Stamper is a Nazi sympathizer. No, I am an Indian sympathizer. Big difference here. That's my Vietnam honors. That's the first stick that I actually beaded out. That was my experimental piece. More sticks. That's my staff. That's a Lakota Sioux on there. My regalia shirt, my war shirt, has the same pattern on it, and I'm going to show you that right now. That's the back of my shirt. That's a Blackfoot pattern. And this on the sleeve is a Sioux star and turtle. This is the front of the shirt. Again, we have the Sioux turtle. I like the Sioux patterns. They're probably some of my favorite. These are my leggings. That is a Cheyenne pattern, I do believe. Okay, before I get overly aggressive here with this stuff, those are some of the tools of the trade. You're going to need a pair of pliers, pair of scissors, dental pick, comb. I'll be explaining all this stuff to you as we go along here in just a minute. Again, it's under, over, under, over, and so forth until you get to the end. You'll always come out, no matter what direction you're going to come out on top of the outside thread. As I said, you're going to pull from the left. Okay, disclaimer time here. As I said, when you do something like this, it'll be real nice to be able to sell some of it. You can sell it at powwows, different venues around town, you know, craft fairs, that sort of thing. Don't call it American Indian made, Native American made. Don't call it Sioux made. Don't call it Navajo. Don't call it Cheyenne or Apache, what have you, unless you are a carded member of either state or federal recognized tribe and are a certified tribal artist through one of those tribes. This is Public Law 101-644. What that does is it describes what an American Indian artist is, what a certified tribe is, state recognized tribe rather, federal recognized tribe. It goes down to tell you what kind of materials you can use, what you cannot use. Basically what it does is it protects the American Indian artist. Okay, this, as I said, you follow a pattern. This is the pattern I'm following right now. And that's what the ruler is for. This way I can follow my pattern up to a particular point, and then I can start repeating the pattern as necessary. This particular pattern is going to get repeated 3 times up the loom to do the hat band with. And when I get to a certain point on here, right there as a matter of fact, everything from that point up is the same. So all I got to do is just reverse direction and just come on down with it, and I don't have to follow it all the way up. Just, as I said, I buy my stuff from Crazy Crow catalog, out of their catalog, Crazy Crow Trading Post. They're out of Texas, and these guys do a real good job. I've dealt with them for probably the better part of 10 years. They got everything in here you need for your beading supplies, the various sized beads. I use the size 10 Czechoslovakian opaque seed bead. The seed beads come in various sizes, size 10, 11, 12, and so on. The larger the number, the smaller the bead. So I'm using a relatively large bead. It's originally destined for a jacket, but I was told it was too pretty for that to put it on the wall, so the lady of the house won that argument. Not that there was much of an argument to it. And this is another direct applique piece I did, and please don't try this. This is that's some serious beadwork there. This took about 6 months to do, maybe a little longer. Let me pull in on this thing so you can maybe get an idea of it. Yeah, it's all, everything in there is all beads. That's turquoise nugget and another turquoise nugget, turkey feathers and the like. And that's called a mandala, as are these. These are non-traditional mandalas, simply because they're using wire hoops instead of the vines. That one's traditional, the rest are not. I made that one and that one, the rest I bought. So happy beading, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope I've taught you a little something, and good luck to it. Remember, stay narrow and don't try anything overly aggressive as far as size goes. Stay about 21 beads or less. Get your materials together and have fun with it. Y'all have a good day, and thank you for your attention. Appreciate it. Bye.